So people have asked about my creative space. I always talk about my Iron Man cave to people in person. When they're like, "Oh, where do you work? Where do you create your comic?" So I just thought I'd make a quick little video just to kind of show people. So this is the door to my Iron Man cave. So actually have it on the door, and then when you walk in, let me close the door a little. So up there I've got some more Iron Man stuff. I actually have a great white poster because my kids got it for me, the moon. This was a piece of fan art done by a fellow artist who I'm actually working on a project with right now, John Campbell. And he's really good, but this was his version of Sukotto. As you can see, there's a Star Trek poster. My old Command in the Navy hat, Saturn. I really like space. There's just some little toys. I do have swords. People were like, "Oh, why'd you order swords?" Well, when you're drawing, especially when you're drawing feudal Japan, you kind of need some visual references sometimes. So being able to look at those, how they would look, especially for perspective purposes. So I have a set of samurai swords, and I have some swords that, believe it or not, hold on. It's actually like Sukotto's sword. And I found this online many years ago and liked the design, the concept. It can lay flat, on his back, so I thought this would be a good design to use for his blades. There's my scanner. I have a large scanner that accommodates the pages. The artwork that I draw is on, as you can see here, 11 by 17 size paper. This is actually page 2 of issue 4, the blue line pencils. But this scanner is large enough to scan that. And then once I scan it in, excuse me for the blinding light above me, I have a Cintiq HD13 tablet. That's an actual graphics tablet. It's made working on the comic much, much easier. I do have a roommate. His name is Rhodey, after James Rhodes of Iron Man / War Machine, now Iron Patriot. There's Iron Man mask. My loving wife got me this. It's a very nice present that she got. And then over here I store lots and lots of pads of paper. As you can imagine, making a comic consumes lots of paper, so whenever I come across the pads for comic book pages, I pick them up even though I may not need them right then and there. And I also keep some blankets and stuff in there in case I need a break and it gets chilly. I have an Iron Man sconce, and these actually light up. Yeah, and the eyes do too. My degrees, dry erase board. It's blank right now, but I usually write my schedule, my timeline for myself for producing the next issue. I just haven't done anything there yet. A little bit of Sukotto art. This is actually a design used for one of the t-shirts, and I also use that as a basis for the inside cover, starting with issue 2, issue 3, carrying forward. This is actually another independent comic book creator, Sean McCauley. He goes by the Great Shono online. I'm a fan of his. This is a signed print for an upcoming issue of Judge Dredd from IDW, from an amazing artist named Jeffrey Vareggi. If you haven't heard of him, you should Google search him, check out his website. He does well-known comic book characters, Batman, Iron Man, Silver Surfer, with Galactus. But he creates it using, as you can see, traditional Salish coastal style art. He is Native American, and so he's taken some of his culture and infused it with modern pop culture, and it's had really great results. And he's actually got a lot of stuff going on right now, so you should definitely check him out. That is a Daredevil I did. I am also a Daredevil fan. Iron Man and Daredevil are my biggest characters that I like. And of course, there were some pickups. Poster, another Iron Man poster. I have done and am doing some distance courses to improve my comic book art from the Joe Kubert's School of Cartooning. It's been very helpful for me. And then this is just some more. You can see my Henry Rollins magnet down there, Search and Destroy. Those are some of my Copic markers that I use. More Iron Man inspiration. And then this is a clipboard with a map of Japan with the various provinces at the time that I use for reference. And this is just me researching some of the mythology that I plan to infuse throughout the Sukotto series. And then, so that's just good notes. This is the other dry erase board I use, more so for posting the thumbnail script that I create. So as you can see here for issue 4, this is the cover, which I've posted some teaser pictures. This is the first page, which I finished. I did that all digital, and I also used this for the poster that'll be available. And so as you can see, here's page 2, and then right down here are the blue lines for it. I haven't done the pencils yet. But this is my creative space. Here's some more Jeffrey Vareggi. And if you go to jeffreyvareggi.com, you can order prints and t-shirts. I have one of his Iron Man t-shirts. It's one of my favorite shirts. So please, please, please go support him. He's a great guy, one of the nicest guys I've met, and an amazing artist. And yeah, so this is my little work space in a nutshell. I do have the night sky up here. This is glow in the dark. Yes, I'm a nerd. What can I say? So this is where I spend many, many hours after my normal day job. And this is where Sukotto is created. And I'm also working on a current project at the same time with a group of artists and a writer. Not really at liberty to talk about that right yet because we're still working on the details, character concepts, and working out an issue according to his script and working on contracts. So I'm not really going to talk about that, but it will be an amazing piece of work, and when it comes out I will definitely let people know. John Campbell is doing the pencils. I'm going to do inking and lettering, and this other amazing artist, Marcus, is going to do colors. And he's also doing a lot of the layouts for the thumbnail sketches, and he's just amazing. So when that comes out, I'll definitely post it up. And it's a really interesting story. So hopefully that will take off and propel us all to fame and glory, and make it where I don't have to work for anybody else but myself, and expand Sukotto Studios to even higher glory, for lack of a better word. That sucks. But anyways, let me know if you have any questions. I probably will do another video in a day or two, specifically from start to finish of a page, or maybe just drawing a character and doing some Copic markers. Just a little progress video to show what we do. So I hope to have more of these on, just to, you know, kind of answer any questions that people have. And yeah, if you have any questions, just ask. Thanks.